we ask you any questions, it is our duty to advise you of our rights. You have a right to remain silent. Anything you say can and may be used against you in a court or other proceeding. Do you understand you have a right to talk to a lawyer before we ask you questions and to have you when you're questioning? If you cannot afford or obtain a lawyer and want one, your lawyer will be appointed for you. We will not ask any questions until he or she has been appointed. If you decide to answer now, with or without a lawyer, you still have the right to stop the question at any time or to stop the question for the purpose of consulting a lawyer. You may waive the right to advice and counsel and your right to remain silent, and you may answer questions or make a statement without consulting a lawyer if you so desire. Do you understand each other's rights? Do you wish to answer a question at this time? Alright,
So that was Big Woney. Woney is from Chicago, from O Block. So the dumbest part about street codes and gangster and holding it down and I'm in the streets, the dumbest part is it doesn't teach you a goddamn thing about the law. It doesn't teach you about the court system. Woney just got arrested for a gun, and he was on parole for another gun. When he got in that courtroom, all that gangster persona, all that tough talk went right out the window. The best part about this video was this. Miranda. I don't know if any of y'all know Miranda. I ain't talking about the one from Biggie Small, smoke a blunt on a Miranda. What? No. I'm talking about Miranda rights. Those rights that he read to that little boy in that room. The first thing they tell you is you have the right to remain silent. You have the right. That's my right. That's your right. By law. It don't matter if you black. It don't matter if you white, if you Asian, what your nationality. You could be a fucking puppy. You got the right to remain. You ain't got to bark. That means shut up. Shut your punk ass up. You got the right to shut up. You got the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. Anything you say can and it will be used against you in the court of law. I've said this before. So if you say something, we're going to use it. I don't care if you said good morning. They're going to use it. You get in front of the judge. What did he say in the precinct? He said good morning. Okay, and what else did he say? That was all, Your Honor. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. The police can't help you out your situation. The police job is to lock your ass up and take you on to the next step. Y'all get to talking and running your mouth like he gonna be leaning on you. The police ain't letting you go. The police is not letting you out the precinct. So what you talking for? Huh? All that don't snitch don't even count there. This not even part about street codes and don't snitch. You know why? Because we dealing with Miranda right now. We dealing with your right. And that's the smoothest thing this court system done did. They done said, you know what? We're going to lock them up for some shit. And then we're going to make a rule in this lockup. We're going to give them the right to don't say nothing. And the problem was like, yo, but if you give them the right not to say nothing and they don't, we're going to lose. Exactly. But they stupid. They're not going to listen to that right that we're going to give them. They're going to want to say something anyway. And that's just what they did. You got the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in the court of law. You have another right. Check this right out. You got the right to an attorney. Do y'all know what a fucking attorney is? You got the right to an attorney. And guess what they do then? If you can't afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you. God damn it. Who the hell get better treatment than us? If I can't afford them, you're going to give me one? I'm going to give them to you. I'm going to give you one. And you ain't even got to pay for them. I'm going to give you one that comes from out the same law school, and I'm going to give you my cousin. He going to do your whole case for you. Yep. So Woney and the cop had a conversation. We don't know what that conversation was at the end of that video, but they had a conversation. But whatever it was about, I can guarantee it was volunteered shit that came out his mouth. I'm not saying he snitched or nothing, but whatever he said went into the damn record and on a camera to be used against him in a court of law. And then we have who? Troy Ave. Troy Ave. Why are y'all all surprised? Why is everybody so surprised about Troy Ave? Why y'all get so surprised when these people be telling? I just don't get it. You pick your most toughest gangster rapper and I'll show you a snitch. Talk like the 10, I'm talking to you. Show me a gangster rapper and I'll show you a snitch. Nobody is built for this street code shit. The best snitched, Alpo, Sammy the Bull, name them. Any nationality, name them. Yep. Troy Ave is a myth. Troy Ave. Nobody know. Everyone knows Troy Ave. But guess who y'all never got to know? Never got to meet. Never got to have a conversation. Friends and everybody. Nobody got to talk to this guy right here. Guess who y'all never got to talk to? Nobody had a chance to speak to Rolland Collins. Rolland Collins is the guy that's on that stand. No one knew that Rolland Collins was a rat. Oh, Troy Ave was a gangster. He was the dude in the streets. Nothing but gangster. Yeah, he the one with all the lyrics in the studio. I pop on you, nigga. Word to mother, word to my mama, son. That's Troy Ave. Rolland Collins? That's the guy that talk about his mama. My mama was a good person. Talk about his family. Good morning. Good evening. He made prayer. He did. Rolland is the one on the stand. I don't know why y'all mad at Troy Ave. Troy Ave ain't did nothing. Rolland Collins is the one telling on Tax Stone. Yep. And once he finished on that stand, he went right back to what he was doing. He went right back to the studio, started rapping, made a new rap about it, got gangster with it. He put that mask back on. Rolland stayed in the courtroom with the suit and the tie on the stand. Troy Ave is back out here in the streets talking gangster. And the same goes for the YouTubers. The ones talking the loudest is the most gangster. And they will tell on everybody watching this channel right now and every channel on YouTube. Talk back to 10. Same goes for them. Ain't no difference. You ever heard a federal and a police conversation? If you didn't, let that sink in. If you never heard a conversation like that, ignorance is no excuse to the law. All of that talk about crying, nobody want to hear no crying now. All that, I'm sorry, it was a mistake. I didn't know. All that shit goes out the window. Ignorance, I didn't know. I'm ignorant too. No. That's not an excuse for the law. Nope, you got to deal with it. You got to deal with this shit. So learn your craft. Let me tell you something out there. You have to learn your craft. Let me explain what I mean. If you want to rap, you're going to have to learn about contracts, percentages, masters. You're going to have to learn the business. If you want to drive a truck, you must know the road. You must know the rules, the regulations. You must get your CDL. There's certain rules you got to follow before you go into something. If you want to sell cookies, you don't go learn how to fry chicken. Why you out here selling cookies? Fried chicken. You got to learn how to make cookies and how to sell cookies. If you're going to be in the streets and carry guns and shoot people, learn the law. Talk back to me, stupid. Know your rights, procedures, gun laws, guidelines, cases, shepherdized. Learn about different cases that pertain to what you're doing in these streets. Because if you don't, you're going to end up on that stand. You swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth. I swear to tell the truth. I salute and help me God. That's just what you're going to be doing. You're going to salute everybody. Then you won't need a lawyer. Once you learn law cases, you're going to learn how to cross-reference. You're going to put it to you. Because you out there, and the one thing that they used to tell me, listen, when I was locked up, they say, take your ass down there to that law library. What do you mean law library? Man, I got a lawyer. Your lawyer ain't gonna do what you... Take your ass there. And I never understood it until they said, 15 to life. And I wound up doing 21. God damn it. It's too late. Now I want to learn the law. It's not that goddamn white man prison.